When Doris was in Texas, she had her chance to film her first hunt for the Anatomy Hunter. She did this with First Shot Outfitters, and her guide and actual hunter is Trotter, and this is his bio. Trotter was 5 years old when he shot his first deer. When he was in high school, he was a star football player. After high school, he became a guide, a professional full-time guide for over 8 years. The thing he loves to do most to hunt, believe it or not, is varmints, and his favorite fish to catch is catfish. Every day he thanks his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing him to live the life he does and to pursue his passion of being a professional guide. This is Trotter's Hog Hunt.
This is Trotter.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is with First Shot Outfitters.
Ma'am.
We are going on a hunt.
We are going on a hunt.
It's taking us back there. In the land of 10,000 windmills, looks like, huh?
Oh, yeah. They're everywhere.
Trotter has been a guide for years working for First Shot Outfitters out of Coleman, Texas. This particular ranch is out of Sweetwater, Texas, which is home to the world's largest rattlesnake roundup. Now let's watch Trotter in action to see if he can use his Matthews bow to harvest another animal to add to his photo gallery.
There's Trotter right there. Here we go. Oh, yeah. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. For sure. He's got his bow. What are you anticipating?
Hope we can kill a deer, a pig, or maybe both. Never know.
Okay, sounds good. We're anxious to see how it goes.
Yes, ma'am.
Got a nice day. It's kind of windy, but we're sheltered pretty good. And there he's got his fancy. Yeah, you got a nice bow there. What kind of bow is it?
It's a Matthews.
What kind of broadheads do you shoot?
I shoot a 1-inch 4-blade slick trick.
Okay. So we'll see how that does too.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're gonna see what you think. I'll have some other questions when you hit them. We'll go from there. Anticipation. There we go. We got it.
Here comes a monster pig.
Oh no, you're kidding me.
Big old pig coming. Don't move.
Camera woman and anatomy huntress Doris was in the blind for half an hour when the action started. If you look closely at the hog, you'll see his left front leg is shorter than his right front leg, and you'll see that he's actually walking on 3 legs.
You got it.
If you notice closely, you can see that Trotter's a professional guide. He waited till Doris was ready with the camera, and he waited till the hog turned broadside so he could make a perfect shot.
That's a good pig.
So where do you think you shot it now?
I'm gonna say bottom of the lungs. I hit a little bit higher than what I wanted, but bottom of the lungs. Probably go 100 yards.
Okay.
120 yards.
All right.
We'll go with that.
All right.
Got it.
Trotter thinks he hit a little high. What do you think? Would the perfect kill shot be more forward or back farther? Do you think he hit the heart or above the heart?
Show us the arrow. Okay. There's some blood there. Does he need lung blood on there or anything?
I'd say it's lung blood.
Does he need bubbles or anything on there?
There's a little bit of bubbles out there.
If you notice his arrow, it is not covered with
Picture of
blood.
you too, yeah.
And generally, when they're double lung shot, the arrow is covered with blood and there'll be small bubbles on it. So this is the first sign of concern.
Okay, we're gonna look for blood.
First Shot Outfitters is in the heart of whitetail country in the middle of Texas. They specialize in not only whitetail deer, but also duck, quail, turkey, doves, and hogs. If you notice, there's not a lot of blood on the blood trail, even though that Trotter double lunged it. It's kind of my hypothesis, although I'm far from being a hog expert, is the one pig that I shot with an Exodus broadhead, and the hole in the skin when I recovered it was very small. And I think it's common, the skin and the shield on a boar to actually tighten up around the hole, which restricts how much blood can come out.
There he is. All right. There he is. All right. There he lays. Okay. All right. Manageable. Okay. All right. And some daylight stuff here. Think about all that. You gotta tell us something here.
Fun stuff. Doing what I love.
How far did it go? 80 yards, okay. Yeah, that was a good shot. We got video of where you shot it. So it went down pretty quickly, yeah. A lot of blood. Yeah, good job. Oh yeah, you want to point to where the exit, where it came out. Okay.
This hunt would not have been possible without the generosity of Mike Wyatt of First Shot Outfitters out of Coleman, Texas. When I started the Anatomy Hunter, Doris called about 50 Texas outfitters, and Mike was one of the few that graciously opened his ranch out of his money to allow us to film this hunt. If you notice, the exit hole on the hog is higher than the entrance hole. It's interesting that the trajectory of his arrow when he shot it was not going uphill. So I would assume it deflected on the animal, but again, the lighted knock did not give any indication that it deflected, but the holes do not lie. The liver on a hog is much larger than the liver on a deer. It is so large that instead of it sitting just on the right-hand side like a whitetail, it sits on the right and left side, and it comes all the way down to the bottom of the abdominal cavity and actually folds rearward. Quite remarkable. We attempted to inflate the lungs to give a demonstration on that on his hog, but unfortunately his broadhead hit the trachea, which allowed too much air to escape, so we could not include it.
I smoked him.